The man didn't wear gloves while examining the mummy. As a result, the next second his finger was cut by sharp teeth. The man slowly walked toward the first aid kit. He didn't notice at all that blood had already covered the mummy's entire body. Even more bizarre, the mummy that came into contact with the blood had already changed. After the man simply treated the wound with some tape, he prepared to separate the mummy from the stone slab, but he saw that the two had already fused together. Helplessly, the man picked up a nearby metal piece. Then he slid it repeatedly into the junction between the two. After a while, he managed to separate them. Then the man placed the mummy on the nearby bed. After that, he returned to the lab table again. He began cleaning the remaining debris on the stone slab. But just as the man was focused on his work, the mummy's jaw suddenly started to move. The eerie scene made his legs go weak with fear. So the frightened man pulled up the bed sheet and covered the entire mummy with it. After doing all that, the man returned to the lab table again to continue cleaning the stone slab. But before he could start working, something strange happened again. A few days later, the supervisor came to inspect the work. By this time, the man had already discovered the secret of the slab. When he opened it, a small hole like a keyhole appeared underneath. The supervisor couldn't wait to take a look, but the man hurriedly stopped him. With his experience, he believed there must be a trap inside. He immediately clamped the metal piece with pliers and carefully inserted it into the hole.
That's why you don't touch shit.
The man's smug expression made the supervisor very uneasy. As he pressed the metal piece again, the mysterious compartment on the stone slab was finally opened. Inside was a skeleton staff. The man couldn't believe it no matter what. The thing they had been desperately searching for was found so easily. After confirming that the staff was real, the supervisor left the lab with his subordinates. However, just as the man placed the staff into a cardboard box, he looked up and saw that the mummy on the bed had disappeared. The man immediately panicked. He then turned and ran toward the alarm. But just as he hit the alarm, a tall figure appeared in front of him.